For the last 370 days, I've uploaded a Master Duel video at least 3 to 4 times a week. And at the beginning of every video, I say this. As always, if you enjoy Master Duel / TCG content, TCG content.
Not the cap.
Now, if you look on my channel, you will notice I have 0 TCG videos at all. Yet I say this in every video. And in this video, that won't change. I still don't think I'm ready to go play the TCG, mostly because I'm just kind of nervous. I already decided which deck I want to build in a TCG. I think I said this before, but I do want to play generators. I don't know what type of generator. That's the thing, the TCG is so different. I don't know what's legal and what's not. But I still want to dip my toes in the TCG world a little bit. So today, we are going to check out the YCS Houston event that happened a few days ago. And I'm going to try to see if I can somehow grasp what's going on, because I literally don't know anything about the TCG. The most experience I had with the TCG is when I played it as a kid and I didn't really know the rules. So I was just doing whatever with my cousin. So we're going to check out YCS Houston to see if we can kind of understand what people are doing, because I know they be turning cards, flipping cards upside down. I don't even know. Don't you need like a little play mat or something? I don't even have a play mat. So we're going to go through, we're going to check this out, and we're going to see if we can somehow learn something today. As always, if you enjoy Master Duel / TCG content, please be sure to hit the subscribe button as I upload every other day. Now let's check out some of these duels. All right, honestly, I just went to a random duel within this like log because it's like a 9-hour stream. So I'm confused about YCS, right? I thought YCS was a combination of multiple events. So it was the TCG, the OCG, and then Master Duel, and then what, Rush Duel or something? But this one is specifically TCG. So I don't understand entirely how YCS works. Like, I don't get it. It's very confusing. So what it seems like to me, like, right, the TCG is your traditional, right, you qualify for the big YCS, right? Like a typical, like competitive scene, whoever's top, whatever, those people go and compete in the TCG YCS. With Master Duel, I'm confused as to how that works, because it seems like it's like a draft. Like they pick who the best players are, and those players bring a team. So I don't entirely understand, but be patient with me, because I've never actually watched TCG.
On if it's a pure trap version or if it's like
so
sort of
is the dice for who goes first?
Furniture cards. It'll be super exciting to see
how does that work. Okay, they have a dice.
Well, it's definitely good to have him back up here on
have
the
a dice
stage.
in
We
the
sort of
middle.
zoom in on the dice. It's time for a dice roll of game 1 of our top cut of the top 32 here at YCS Houston.
So what's the dice? Whoever gets higher?
Yes, please.
This will be really important because essentially, if
you rolling that
well,
thing,
actually, it might be
you got a
important
6.
if Pai is playing the furniture.
Hold on, he like okay, he like
use
the
Arias himself
expert.
to activate traps for the opponent's turn, but
11.
he got an 11, meaning Pai's going to get the first choice. I'm assuming he's going to want to go first.
So they're playing Beastall. Okay, sometimes I'll be pronouncing stuff wrong. Sometimes I do it on purpose. Malice Fiendsmith, and they're playing, of course, Lab.
Let's fist bump. They're going to draw their opening hands.
Okay,
it's time to duel.
Certainly.
But I'm just gonna say this. Okay, I know I'm following the line. Y'all should be afraid of me playing in the TCG for real. Y'all think I'm like trash and stuff, but listen, I'll just be holding in my power on Master Duel so people don't get afraid of my aura. But if I play the TCG, it's over, bro. So y'all really don't want me to do this.
We did see some of the furniture-based gameplay yesterday on the backup stream, but I might be hallucinating here. We'll have to see.
What is that? Their extra deck to the left?
Crime if he's cosplaying as Arias, and Arias is not in his deck.
I saw Nib. Okay, he started with the pot
extravagance. Main phase 1 has begun. He's going to
I know that card
get rid of up to 6 cards from his extra deck, and then draw 1 card for every 3 cards it gets rid of.
Makes me wonder if he's using simultaneous equation cannons. Could we really see a cosplayer resolve one of the
I don't know what he just put up there.
Well, let's go ahead and
that's the discard pile. Is it? No, it's not.
Lots of
okay, listen, I'm new. I'm sorry. I'm learning things. So I'm assuming where extravagance went, that's the graveyard. So what is this pile right here? I don't understand.
A few traps.
All right.
You see the Ariana coming down.
You see Ariana. I already know how this nonsense goes. I already know how this nonsense goes.
We do get to see that it is a very monster-heavy.
Okay.
Now there's Kumar.
Yep.
That shows that it's definitely going to be the combo Labrynth version. You can tell
Okay.
Kai is excited. He's
Sent
done this
that to
time
the
and time again.
graveyard.
He's going to use that Kugok's ability to be able to activate a trap card this turn.
All right.
He's chaining to that the ability of Dracula.
He's chaining a bunch of events.
Bro,
I'm like,
oh, wow. Gonna get a little refund here, but that also means
this is
every
what makes me
trap card that
nervous
hits the
about
graveyard
playing
is
the
going to get a
TCG,
double
bro.
use at some point.
Because
big
like,
welcome Labrynth coming down from Kai. This will be able to let him get.
what if I don't know what the deck does? I can't read their
You
cards.
see the Kukla coming back out.
You know,
because the card was set.
Boom. Wait, yeah. Is that big welcome? I can't tell.
And then Javier just going, yep, that's going to be fine. This probably is going to get regular lovely here, so that way we can get the potential.
Wait, how can he?
From Javier.
How? Okay. See, I have to learn interaction stuff. Because how is he able to just activate that without his opponent doing anything? Is it the entire point? Like, I don't know. Okay, let me just shut up. Let me just shut up.
I think one lovely Labrynth.
Shows you the deck still is very viable, obviously competing in a format dominated by things like Ryzel, Malice, Blue Eyes, even Tombkeeper. Somehow
he
this
is
deck
sending a bunch of stuff. He is
about.
playing
All the
lab.
talk of the town has been Tombkeeper all weekend, but hey, Kai Wong is proving there's other trap decks in this game that we can totally utilize.
There we go. Put some cards on the screen. He's rolling.
Ooh, it's going to be the last. Oh, yeah, we have to reroll for 6.
What is he rolling?
We got to keep rerolling for 6, guys. Sorry
Just
about
that
it.
good.
It looks like it was 4.
Okay.
All right, so destroying that card.
And that is.
What is he? Where did the roll come from? Is that an effect I just haven't seen before? Okay.
So
there's so much I need to learn about the TCG. It's so different. It is so different for what I'm used to.
Well, there was an opportunity technically to do that earlier.
My little generator's going to be
I
struggling.
guess he just wanted to hold out and hope the Bestials did not get
Boom.
hit.
Okay.
Maybe he wanted to save it for like some of the bigger monsters that might get recycled later, or like.
He got the lab trap back. Was
Well,
that big welcome or what?
We'll see how this continues to play out as Kai Hong continues.
Speaking of
he's
Tombkeeper,
sending
he's
that
effect discarding this card
nonsense.
and the
Sending that
Dracula
nonsense.
Near to get another Labrynth trap card.
Yep. Which one is he going to get this time?
Take a look through the deck. Always fascinated with which cool traps Labrynth players use. Did not see any simultaneous equation.
I can't even see
welcome
it.
Labrynth here. Nice to have
a big welcome
bring
Labrynth.
the Butler's favorite card.
Yeah, I feel like the
so he's
combo version
shuffling.
doesn't have the extra
He's letting his
space
opponent
maybe
cut.
the
So
trap
I'm
deck
assuming
version
when
does
you,
to be able to play
the
equation
bro,
cannon, because you
there's
kind
so
of do
much
want to
I
go
gotta
Chaos
learn.
Angel sometimes. I've seen a lot of Labrynth players do. And
So when
that
you
card's
do
really
an
important.
effect,
the
do you
numbers are
shuffle,
definitely
or
on
when you
his
get a
side
card
for
out of
that.
your deck, do you have to shuffle it?
Oh, I think Kai just said Pastor. Look at that. He's like, I got my 2 face downs. I'm ready to go.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All
Wait,
right,
that was
so
the
let's
end
see
of his.
how Javier gets into this duel.
That
He's
was
got
the
that
end of
lucky
his turn?
Jinzo hoodie. Let's see if he can beat down the trap deck.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
One. I feel like for this kind of board,
It's
game,
they're both 9-2, so they both cook.
coming out of Kai.
They are both cooking.
Just trying to think about all the potential interactions we might have.
All right.
When you are a Malice main yourself,
He's
what are
playing
you most worried about when
Pools,
you're going up against
so
Labrynth? Is it just the fact they can keep clearing the monsters off your
Anytime,
field and sending them
if
back
he
to the
activates
hand?
any of them
and
live
also
cards,
like the potential for them to put trap cards in their graveyard and resolve them with rollback that I'm not aware of, if that makes sense, you know?
yeah.
Because it's totally possible that we could
He's
see something
playing Big
wild,
Welcome?
like something that like stops us from summoning or bans
so he's
our
gonna
cards
sub a
before we're able to bring them
lady?
back. But here we see the lady coming down. This will be a really
hey, one thing we can say about me, right? I know some of these cards now, for real. I know, before I'd be so confused about what's happening. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still pretty confused. But before, I'd be extra confused. I wouldn't know what was going on.
for him to get even more trap cards that are pretty much all throughout his deck. And
yeah, so I'm
those
assuming
trap
every
decks
time you
actually keep playing,
activate
much
a
like
trap
how
or
in the
something, or
Tombkeeper
you
deck,
maybe if you get a card from your deck, like graveyard, or you get a card from your deck, whether you're summoning or placing, you have to shuffle.
you can just play any one trap card you want thanks to Temple of the Kings. Kai can play so many one-of
So
cards
he did
depending
that
on the matchup,
chain to the
devastating.
pool of us, so he didn't get a draw.
We'll see how this game continues. The other thing that's kind of interesting is, depending
What is
on your
he- what is
Labrynth
that? Is that
matchup
a
knowledge,
Fiend Smith
some
card down
people
there?
do not interrupt.
Is that the Fiend Smith card that allows you to get the little
of Lady
bird
Labrynth,
thing?
the Silken
It's not a
Castle.
bird, it's like
Some
a
people
bat.
do that, so they kind of overcommit in order to keep those
Is that what it
resources
is?
from getting away. But
Yep.
let's see what happens here. As
I
we
think it's
just use
called
Fiend Smith
Fable-
Trap to add
Fable
Fable Blurry and
Blurry or
likely
something
discard
like
it so we can grab it back.
Something really important about this
So he's gonna send it to the grave. He's gonna send that to the graveyard. He's gonna summon it back.
Activate the Welcome Labyrinth before maybe he was
Boom.
waiting for more
Okay, look at me
so.
recognizing
And so now
some
if he gets
recognized
any more
stuff.
monsters during Javier's turn, he'll get
He's
extra
looking
draws.
through his graveyard for something.
So no response there. We're going to go ahead and link summon here into Fiendsmith's sequence.
Okay.
Excuse me, Fiendsmith's Requiem.
He's going into Requiem.
Here, or I guess they're not really machines, but they're like items that have been created.
Requiem
by
into sequence.
He
right?
definitely is a busy engraver, that's for sure.
All right.
So busy is he going to be coming into play right now so we can get the send? That could be a really fun way to force the big
So
ball.
now he's in a good situation.
No, we're going to get the Lacrima. Well,
Oh,
Lacrima can also get
Lacrima.
engraved,
Sorry.
I suppose.
Not sequence.
And she is going to get the engraver.
Okay. Engraver.
So play kind of
From the
settling down
Lacrima.
here. Both
Lacrima
duels kind
allows
of
you to
relaxing
summon
on the
engraver.
tempo here.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I feel
Look
like
at me
honestly,
knowing
to
stuff. Y'all
if,
proud of me?
Javier plays it in his deck a Chaos Angel line to be able to banish some cards.
Okay.
But I believe the lady protects things from being targeted,
Wait.
correct? Or just herself?
Herself,
Oh,
it was a
the
set
okay.
card.
Right. But
And-
other cards can be.
So I've never seen somebody do that. Because the match duel, right? Aren't you supposed to attach this? What is that? Engraver is this card. Aren't you supposed to attach this to Engraver? But he's attaching it to Lacrima.
Correct.
Huh.
And she also can't be destroyed by
Okay,
card
and
effects.
then
since
I'm
it's a set
assuming
card,
this
so
is where-
that could really come up during open game states.
Sequence?
Yep,
No?
so here we see Necroquip Princess, one of the
Oh,
most
see, did he lose me? I ain't never seen that. Necro Crimp Princess? What does that do?
honorary Fiendsmith cards if I ever saw one.
Okay.
Beautiful card too, by the way. We're taking a look at the art, and
Hold on, that card do
that is
look-
not just a one-up.
Hold on. Y'all ain't telling me about that. What is the card? We might have to buy that. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me stop pausing.
On that
I don't want
engraver,
y'all to get
trying
mad
summon
at me.
back, shuffling back the Lurie. That still happens, but the engraver does not come back to play.
So what is he going to now?
This could be huge if Javier does not have a
Oh, did he
Malice
end his
because
turn
he's
then?
kind of denied a Link 2.
And we definitely didn't see the Dominus Impulse coming there. Of course, it
Ah.
was a normal trap card and could be used later in the duel with transaction
Okay.
rollback.
And in a deck that's all darks, it's really fine to just
So
activate in the
he's
hand.
avoided activating any of his
Isn't
lab
Chaos Angel also a
cards
dark?
because
I believe it is, yeah.
Dominion Impulse.
just perfect
okay, that's the
attribute
card he
lining
has
up.
face down. If
we see Malice and
your opponent controls a card, you can activate this card from hand. When a card or effect is activated that includes the effect special summon a monster. If you have a trap in your graveyard, destroy that card. Okay.
And that's actually really huge from Javier. I don't
Is he
know
about
if
to
Kai
pop
has
it?
a way to stop this because he's already used the Dominus Impulse. Really important to note that Javier has not really revealed that he's on Malice against Kai Huang specifically, so he probably didn't see this coming. If he
Okay.
did, he might have saved that Impulse for one of these.
Oh,
cards.
so he already
Some
used
back in the
Impulse.
graveyard
What did
for
he
the
use that
Vanish
on?
We may have seen Javier on stream,
must
but when
have
you're
missed
actually
that. What
entering
did he
the
use
YCS,
Impulse
it's kind
on?
of difficult to watch the feed.
He using
When we see
transaction rollback?
I believe that means Kai's going to be paying. I believe it's 2,000 life points or half of his life points.
It's
Dang.
half the life
Half
points.
the life points. Going to go down to 4,000.
Dang. What did he use
And
translate?
then White Rabbit's going to come down as Javier's normal summon. So
Oh, he used it on-
Transaction Rollback copied
okay.
the effective impulse to stop Doormaster from being summoned, but we have
Okay.
White Rabbit in the hand.
Makes perfect sense that this is going to be kind of an
Dang.
awkward matchup for Javier because those normal trap cards do trigger
Bro.
the effect of Lady
Yo,
Labrynth
I don't
Solar
know.
Castle.
I don't know what it is
every
about
time
TCG,
you're trying to
but
activate that, you also are
I-
risking
it's
one of those cards. being set.
fascinating to watch everything
Here we
that's
see
happening.
6, which could get you access to that
In
Doormaster
real
and
time
use its
versus,
effective
like,
banish. That'd be
the
really good
Master
for
Duel I'm
Javier to
used to
keep playing,
watching.
but like you said, it is a normal trap card.
Okay.
Kind of a weird interaction there. You're like, oh wait, I'm helping my opponent. This
So
is awkward.
I want to know what this
Yeah,
this
unfortunately,
card
we
that
wouldn't
he's
be able to
playing,
chain
that
block
flower
the Doormaster, so
card,
it would
what is it
happen on a
called?
Separate
That
chain
he's
link
using
with a
with
big vision
Fiendsmith?
effect.
What is that? What does it do? It don't look like
Javier
it
takes
got
a look
effect,
through the
but yes, it
graveyard
does. I
here,
just
thinking
can't
about the
read.
extra deck. We are going to go ahead and activate the Judo CO6.
Oh, bro, there's so many cards in the TCG that
And
are
we-
actually
Chain the lady, like you said. This will get another normal trap card from Kai's deck. And we're going to chain the Ku Klux effect to be able to activate that set card that we
Okay.
play this turn.
Wow, he could grab something like a Destructive Cannon Dharma Cannon.
Boom.
That's really good against Link decks for sure, yeah.
So he
Kind of just like wipes them off the board.
okay.
Oh, and I see it, yeah.
You're psychic, look at you.
Just play a lot of Labrynth, that's all.
Play a lot of lab.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So on a new chain link, we're going to use White Rabbit's effect, pay 300 life points, go down to 74, and summon it back out to the field.
So White Rabbit is coming back. I
Oh,
still
see
don't
the backtrack
understand
in the
what
hand. Plenty of shenanigans
is
left
off
in
to
Kai
the
Huang's
side. Oh,
turn.
you know,
Remember, this is definitely
I'm
an hour
stupid.
turn deck if you ever
It's
saw
the
one.
banish
Yeah,
field
the combo version
in
of
the
Labyrinth is really cool, being
graveyard
able to set
field.
cards,
Duh.
set trap cards, and activate at the
Duh.
same turn
I'm
is
so
always
stupid,
impressive.
bro. He used Extravagance, which banishes cards.
So there we see the big welcome. That'll be really huge for Lovely,
Okay.
because we'll be able to return a card to our hand
so
and then be able to
stupid,
get a
yo.
pop from either the hand or field. That can get rid of the
Alright.
Dormouse and stop its
He's
ignition
bringing
effect
that
from ever going off.
cuckoo, whatever it's called.
Oh, wow. Put the Ku Clock back into the hand to use it next turn.
Big welcome lab.
2 to draw.
And then we're going to also chain Ariana to get a draw. And then we're going to chain Draculator to summon back.
Okay.
And then
An
still gets
ironic
Orby.
chain 4.
Boom. Okay.
Ooh, that is a
Getting the
great
shuffle
chain
is
there
that.
from Kai.
I'm gonna pop.
It's hard. It's kind of hard to follow if you
you
don't
just said
know
pop
what
Warmhouse, is
the
that what I heard?
cards do.
Well, he has to draw first because remember, Lovely does not target, so he still has time to make decisions. But the
100%.
Dormouse is going to go.
Okay.
Revealing that he drew the extravagance.
I like how he looked at us.
Yeah, he was like, this is for you guys. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate you understanding the show's happening.
Heads tails.
What's he doing?
Oh, he chose the hand, and he's going to just randomly pick one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and he went for the
Flipping a
coin.
What's
Love
the
the
coin? Is he just
We
hitting?
get a lot of coin flips in Yu-Gi-Oh these days, so nice to see
What's
it.
the coin flip for? We got dice rolls, coin
What a
flips. I'm so
showman.
confused about what's
And
happening.
Javier still is putting in work here.
Okay.
Oh, and he's going to concede.
Ooh,
Wow.
doesn't want
Oh, he quit.
doesn't want to reveal what that card was, and he wants to give himself as much likelihood as possible to win this game on the following turns. But
Dang.
amazing job from Kai, just showing us the power of the
Dang.
Labrynth strategy.
Okay, so
Certainly
let's
knows
go back and look at
Amazing job
this.
from
Let's go back and look at why he was like, I
What a
can't.
showman.
Lab in general is an annoying deck, so you know what? He IRL rage quit. Well, he didn't really rage quit. He IRL surrendered. Dang. What's crazy is what's so annoying about Lab is that this later half of the duel is still Javier's turn, but it felt like it was Lab's turn because he was doing so many Lab moves that it felt like it was still. It's crazy, bro. There's so many things going on in the actual TCG. Like, there's still cards we don't have. Like that I don't think that's a Fiendsmith card, that purple card down there at the bottom. But we don't have that in Master Duel, I don't think. Or maybe it's not as strong, but I don't think I've ever seen that card. So it's very interesting to see how different decks play in the TCG versus Master Duel. But it's funny because Lab essentially does the same, like it plays the same, which is annoying. So it's just an obnoxious deck. So I don't know. The TCG made me nervous, bro. Because like, what if I mess up, bro? I got social anxiety, bro. I can't be doing all this. So the next one we're gonna watch is actually the finals. I ended up skipping towards the finals because I want to see what the best, at least at this event, the best two players are playing in the TCG and kind of see how it goes. What did you get for winning? Is that the trophy? What is that? Is that a... I can't tell what the trophy is. It looked like it's a Diabell, the Queen Diabell from White Forest. Alright, let's see. Pascal versus Manuel.
What you're trying to do, turning their resources
Let's see what they got going on.
And if Pascal is
Hey man, when y'all see me winning YCS,
up to this point, it's exactly what he wants, and he gets
wow,
to all
what
the
do
way to the
YCS
finals.
Atlanta?
Yeah,
Is there
that's
YCS
exactly where he wants to
Probably.
be.
Definitely, I think you
Is
touched
that
on a
even
good important
is
fact
that not
the Goblin
the
Bikers
White Forest
are able
Queen
to
monster?
special themselves
That's
by
the trophy?
catching a material from
I can't
anywhere
tell.
on the field, especially
All right,
your
let's see
opponent's
it.
Xyz monster. So,
We're
yeah, lining
shuffling.
up against an Xyz
We're
deck
shuffling.
is exactly where the Goblin Bikers want.
Skip ahead.
Top
We're
four,
shuffling for a while.
His Abyss Spell are getting defeat.
Alright. Dang. How long they gonna shuffle? They getting the rules.
Be enough
They're getting the
finals.
rules.
This is it, the trophy that one
Another
of these
versus
duels
Solera.
walking away with is right there on the
Solaria.
table next to them.
Or was it Solera?
It's
I
time
think
to
it's
duel
Solera.
one more time here at
All right,
YCS
so then I was
Houston,
completely
game number.
Doesn't really mind.
All right,
either way.
then Goblin Memento is interesting. Interesting. Is Memento good in TCG? I don't see Memento anymore. And I definitely don't see Goblin. And then Razio, I
Second,
think
if
last
he
time
does happen to
I
go
was
second, he
watching
uses
some with the
opponent's cards
TCG
as
as
a
another
resource,
person.
but going first does make everything easier.
All right, so you got seven.
All right, seven.
Seven dice rolls for who's
See what
going
Manuel
first.
rolls. It's going to be a 3. All right, Pascal's going to start things off.
All right,
The
Pascal,
fist
what you
bump.
got?
Good
Let's see this
luck, and it's
Goblin
time to duel.
Memento. You don't see
All right,
Memento
minutes to main phase,
really
no
at
effects
all
activated.
in Master
Going to be
Duel.
normal summoning Memento on Goblin.
Okay,
Goblin's able to destroy Memento on the field to destroy.
so it destroys
I believe
itself.
2 others.
Yeah, we can send 2 Memento cards, different names,
Okay,
to the graveyard.
Not destroy. Send. Some of them
so
send.
you
Some of
send
them
it.
destroy.
You send it to.
But as long
Okay,
as you're filling up your graveyard, that's all that really
yeah,
matters.
Memento. You
with
just want to fill up your
Memento.
graveyard.
We're going to be sending Memento Fusion and Gaddock. Gaddock, when it's sent to the
Is the
graveyard,
TCG
able to
similar
summon itself and add
where it's
back
like
one of
people-
those,
some people play
cards
60
in the
card
graveyard. We're
decks,
gonna be adding back the
then some
fusion,
people play
then we're going to be
40 card
activating the
decks.
fusion here.
Or is
So you
there a
see
set?
the Memento Goblin fueling 2 cards to Pascal's
Okay.
hand. Memento Fusion. It's going to allow him to summon one of the Memento Fusion monsters.
Okay.
Yep, because a monster
I haven't
Memento card
seen
was destroyed, he's
Memento
able to
in a
use
minute,
materials
bro.
from the graveyard by shuffling them back into the deck. He's going to be able to fuse into
Twin Dragon.
Twin Dragons.
Twin Dragon. Now is able to destroy itself and add 2 Memento cards from his deck to his
Isn't
hand.
the whole point of Memento is like
And no
sending cards to the
responses here
graveyard,
from
right?
Manuel. Pascal's all good to continue his plays.
He has to get 2 monsters with different names here. He's going
Okay.
for Mace
Gets Memento
and
Twin Dragon. What we got here? Droll and Lockbird.
Toshiko?
Yep. it
Okay.
is. I was gonna let you say the name.
Yikes. So that
All
is
right,
that
see the
combo,
guy
doesn't it?
coming back down to the field.
He's just gonna set that in
Sleepy is
defense.
coming down as well.
Oh, okay, it was
Damn.
Sleepy, not Mace.
Yes.
What's
Sleepy, when it's summoned, is able to
what's
trigger
the
a
play
fusion
here?
summon.
Now that he hit you with Droll and Lockbird. That's so toxic, bro. I mean, you gotta win. Yeah, bro, with the Droll and Lockbird. I want to get to the point where I know all these cards.
Pascal's
dude.
dueling career. Looks like he's going to
So
use
special
3
summoning.
Memento monsters.
Looks like he's using Sleepy's effect to fuse
Okay.
with those monsters into the big Memento Fusion,
Okay, big Memento
right,
fusion.
great.
the Creation King.
This card kind of similar to Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter
Okay.
Dragon, right? It feels that way. We're able to send so many cards from the deck to your graveyard. 3 Memento cards to be exact.
Okay.
You get to fill your graveyard again.
So he
This
gets
deck
to send
really
3
wants to
Memento
focus on
cards.
filling
I
your
wish I could
graveyard.
see this. Let me see. You can... I can't even see what that say. You can banish this card from your graveyard. I ain't even
With those
finna try to
Memento
read
names, so you
it.
can
It's
get
the text
to
so small.
your-
It got a
Combined
paragraph
creation.
on
Yeah,
it.
your combined creation. I know one is Creation King. I know a lot of them have creation in their name, but the
But they
combined
said you
creation
can
has to
send
shuffle
3
back
cards
5
to
with
the
different names
graveyard.
to summon itself from the grave, and this is an easy way to set that up.
Okay. So he's looking for cards to send to the
So far,
graveyard.
he's going to send the Dark Blade.
Okay.
The combined creation, the Dark Blade, and we're looking for our third option here.
Okay. They got 62
I
minutes.
believe that is the Mace.
I believe so as well.
All right.
Setting that up to be able to add it back for follow up on the
Sending
opponent's
3
turn
cards to
here.
the graveyard. And now, those cards can just come back now, right? Is it added to your hand or just special summon?
Looks like he's thinking about his next play.
Okay.
Yep, he's gotten through his plays so far. Drone Lockbird is finally activated.
Oh, Droll and Lockbird wasn't even
I
activated
assume it was
yet.
activated after the
That's crazy.
Goblin Legend missed it.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that Droll Lockbird is in the graveyard, but yep, looks like it's going to be Bone Party.
Okay, Bone
Party's
Party.
activated here.
Destroy a Memento monster,
Destroying
Memento monster
the-
from your hand or
you
face
gotta go to
up.
the field.
Take 1 Memento
Special
monster
summoning
from your
Dark
deck with a
Blade.
different
And then going
name.
into
And
the
either,
Dark Blade.
okay.
So he's going to be able to special summon back.
Okay.
The Akihiran. When a
Bro, this
when
card,
another
this
monster
deck is
destroyed,
so.
he can summon himself back from the grave.
You know they counter it a lot in Master Duel, but when you do, it's not really
And
a
the
good.
Dark Blade's going to send Memento.
All right.
You want to say it? Memento Tala?
He's sending it
Memento
back to the
Tala?
graveyard,
This is a tough one to say. It's a mouthful.
A Memento Tiklan.
and he
there
summoned
you
something
go.
from his deck. That Droll and Lockbird right now is not doing anything.
Yep.
And he gets to add that back.
Gets the field spell to his hand,
Okay.
and now we're
So it
going
goes
to
to the
be
graveyard.
using the Goblin and the Dark Blade
Or he's special summoning.
to
It's a
link summon
SP.
SP Little Knight,
Okay.
and now we're going to be activating
Field spell.
Tiklan.
Yep. This is going to let him set a Memento Speller Trap from his graveyard during the end phase.
What if you
Allow
don't
him
know?
to get back
Okay.
the fusion or
What
Bone
if
Party
you
here,
don't
and now
know?
we're using
Obviously,
the
these
creation
people are
by
gonna know
shuffling
because they
back
played the
5 different
deck.
names. Looks like we're going to be taking Sleepy,
But what?
the Fusion.
I guess
adding
like you just kind of trust that your opponent is playing the deck
Mace.
correctly, and you also got
As
a
well as
judge
Dark
there.
Blade.
Okay, never mind. That makes sense. The
From
judge
the
is
back
kind
of
of
the
there
5 Mementos
to make sure that
return.
everybody's playing
Creation
correctly.
King hits the field.
Okay. Shuffling his deck because he's special. Wait, why is he shuffling his deck?
Attempt to go to end phase.
All right, he's going to end phase. He has the SP Little Knight. He has the Creation King. He
Okay,
has
he's
the
going to end
Combined
phase.
Creation. And he's going to set Bone Party with the field spell.
All right, let's see what he does here.
Sets himself up to have a destruction effect on his opponent's turn.
So I'm assuming you could just look at your opponent's graveyard and
All right, Manuel
damage.
draws. How is he going to break this
Nothing
board?
against that.
It's
All
gonna
right,
be
let's see
tough.
how he breaks the board if he can.
End phase? Yep, end phase is fine.
All right, we made it to the main phase. No
All right.
effects being activated during the draw or standby.
All right.
Pascal has a lot of threatening effects.
He's looking
back
through that
here.
card. He got to make sure. He
Waiting.
like, hey, what can he do? What's in this graveyard?
The Creation King alone can target 3 cards and destroy them.
Oh my god. Why is the Memento as strong in Master
Going to
Duel?
lead
Is it
things off
missing
with extra
cards?
Zeal. Going to send Mirological Aggregator to try and negate.
Because
The
what is
combined
this called?
creation.
Raziel? Is Raziel
And then
even in
Infinite
Master Duel?
Impermanence is going to cut off the effect from
Infinite
extra Zeal to
Impermanence.
add to the hand.
Thinking on rest.
The aggregator is a really strong lead here, cutting off
So
the
that card still
Creation
on.
King,
They said the
which could
card
pose a
that
threat
at the
later in
top
turn,
can
because they will
destroy
destroy
3 cards.
an equal number of memento cards and monsters your opponent controls,
All right,
or
the
cards your opponent controls.
The Akihiron's going to come down.
He's thinking. This is not looking good.
You targeted this one?
I have so many questions. I'm gonna wait till the end of the video, but I
I think
have
he might be able to make another
so many
one.
questions, bro.
He's definitely going to be able to special fusion summon during his opponent's turn, but he's going to special summon Sword
Okay.
Raziel from the hand.
'Cause
Continuing
I'm wondering if
Raziel
the
pressure.
TCG is
Yep.
as oppressive.
Always feels bad when you're able to stop one of the starters, but they have another one in their
Okay.
hand. Now it looks like we're going to be chaining SP Little Knight to
Okay.
the effect, banishing the Akihiron and the sword.
Dang. Okay, so SP is coming.
Memo goes deep into
Dang.
the think take about his next move.
He's like, bro, what do I do?
Very visual about it.
Okay. So yeah, I wonder like how oppressive the TCG is, right? 'Cause, you know, Master Duel, like if you don't go
Okay,
first,
I thought he targeted the Akihiron, but
a
it looks
lot
like
of times
SP
you
Little Knight
could,
targeted
unless they
itself
plan
as
to
well
go
as
on
the sword.
second deck. I wonder if it's completely like this.
Sword will be adding
In the
a copy
TCG?
of Ice Raziel to Manuel's hand.
He still has
this
his
board
normal
is
summon
strong.
available to him.
Raziel so strong at just being able to power through field here by just getting free summons.
So Raziel. Okay.
And now we're activating Metal Tronus on the Akihiron.
What does
Okay.
he have that
It's
can
a
match?
Water 17, I guess, Dweller?
Yeah, it must. It's probably Dweller.
Okay.
And then we're going to be chaining
What's
the Bone
it's
Party
funny,
here.
he's Dweller got banned.
So that's going to destroy the Akihiron.
Dweller just
And
got
then
banned in the
special summon
TCG.
Memento
Right
to the
after
deck.
this, Dweller got banned. 13-2 and 14.
It's going to go for the Angwitch. Angwitch is able to add on summon,
Okay.
and then Akihiron, when it's destroyed, is able to add back from the grave or
Dang.
banished.
Yeah, I feel like he about to
The
surrender.
Akihiron, Akihiron's gonna target.
Akihiron's going to target...
Bro, this it's so
The
fun and to look at because there's so
Dollar
many
returns
things
to the
happening.
hand. Anguish is going to let him add a memento monster from the deck in
Okay.
the hand.
Typically going to be Mace here so that you can have... Yep. Oh, no, it looks like it's going to be Sleepy.
Yeah, Sleepy's
I like
the
that
one you
they
wanna be able to
do a
summon
little thing
during
on
your
the
opponent's
side
turn,
of
so
the
you'll be able
card,
to
so
conduct a fusion summon.
Dummies like me can even
So
understand.
which one do I know in your head?
And
Yeah.
thanks to the combined creation, he will be able to special summon a memento monster from his hand during this turn.
Ah, dang.
All his opponent has to do is activate a card.
Dang. What's he gonna? This is looking like a surrender, bro. This is looking like a surrender.
Okay, now we're going to be finally normal summoning that Ice Raziel, using its effect, summoning a monster from the deck.
Yeah, I was like, is
The
Brazil
effect
not
has
in
been
Master
used
Duel?
on the
I've
field,
never
the
seen it.
sword's
I'm
been used on
assuming
the
it's
field, so
not.
now it's just summoning another body, not really going to generate
Or at
any
least
more
maybe it
value
don't
than that.
have the same support. Okay.
There is no Raziel,
On res.
Okay.
and now we're going to be using the effect Sleepy.
So Sleepy's going to try and summon.
Okay.
And then immediately
Sleepy.
going to be able to fusion summon.
You stick to the future.
Okay, he summons Sleepy.
And now it's going to be a fusion summon,
Okay.
so he'll be able to make another copy.
Okay,
The
he's fusion
Creation
summon.
King.
Oh wait,
Those 3 bodies, Creation King hits the field.
wait, isn't that the card that allows him to get rid of 3 cards? That's crazy. And he
He's going to
banishes
send
3
another
cards.
copy of Gaddock, Mace,
Or he sends 3 cards to the graveyard. Okay.
and
Get it, yeah?
no, Toshigo. The Gaddock will be able to summon because they're sent to the graveyard to add the Mace back to hand.
Dang.
And the Mace can now, at any point, choose to take a monster. And now the Creation King is also going to use its effect to destroy 3 monsters on his side of the
Dang.
field, and also 3 monsters on his opponent's, clearing the way here.
Oh, so it destroys. He has to destroy 3 in it. So they both destroy 3
Fossilizing
monsters.
Manuel's monsters.
Akihiron comes back.
But since he's playing Memento, they just come back. So it doesn't even
and so is
matter.
Darkblade.
Okay.
There is the Raziel Cross.
Manuel is trying to draw into something. He's already used all of his Rise Heal effects
Oh,
for
man.
the most part.
Yeah, I mean, the node's already gone as well. There's not really much you can draw into.
You cannot XZ
Just
summon
looking
monsters
for an
with this.
answer, and
I feel like I
any
would
he can
like
find
playing
it. I don't
Rise
think a
Heal.
draw Lockbird's going to be it, and Manuel's going to
GG's.
concede game one.
GG's.
And
I feel like I would like playing that deck.
Memento deck. Absolutely.
I feel like I would like playing that
Crazy.
deck.
I mean,
We did see Pascal did end up winning the entire thing. Yeah, man, so many questions about the TCG, like how, like certain decks like Mementos you don't see as often in Master Duel. So obviously there's a reason it's stronger than TCG. Brazil, I'm assuming not in Master Duel at all. Unless it's just extremely weak. Yeah, it's just so many differences, bro. And I'm like, there was a timer at the top for like the overall game, but like, do each people like on your round, do you get like on your turn, is there a timer? So like, how much time do you get on your turn? This is very interesting to see. I think it's just one of those things where it's like, I wish I knew some of these TCG decks more, so I knew what people were like trying to go into and do. Like, I felt comfortable with it with Lab, that I essentially knew what the Lab player was gonna do. But like Goblin Mementos, like, brother, what is going on in the TCG? So yeah, man. Like I said, I think I'm gonna build a Generators deck. I don't know what version of Generators is the strongest in the TCG. So I'd have to figure that out myself. And man, I don't know. Maybe sometime, not this year for sure. Maybe sometime next year we'll find ourselves at a YCS trying to make something shake. If y'all enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section below. If you hate it, then let me also know in the comment section below. If you want to see more things actually TCG related versus just Master Duel, let me know in the comment section below. You know, I appreciate y'all feedback. So as always, everybody, happy duel.